Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. We are hiking northbound from Mexico to Canada on the CDT, and I'm picking up where I left you last in the Troublesome Pass parking lot or camp area. I don't know, parking camp area. It's a little bit of both. I got pretty decent sleep last night. I think I just woke up a couple times, which is normal. I am on time for when I wanted to get up. I want to do, to the best of my abilities, a 20-mile day today. Let's go ahead and get started because it's going to be a long day because I've been averaging like 1.5 to 1.7 speed. So I'm hoping that now my pack is lighter, being day 4 out on this section, and feeling good body wise. That I'm gonna have to start moving. The mosquitoes, you can't sit still. Anyway, hoping that I'm lighter, feeling good, that I can accomplish this task today, but it's definitely going to be a lot of elevation gain, but not from anything big. It's more of kind of like it's been the last few days, small up and downs all day long that kind of add up. I think our highest today is like 11,400 feet. So yeah, and we're currently at 10. So let's go. I think I mentioned this in the last video, but someone on Far Out commented that they counted 82 blowdowns to the next campsite, which is from where I left this morning, 1.6 away, something like that. Boy, they were not kidding. And to top it off, I don't know whether you're doing all these blowdowns, but you're doing blowdowns going uphill. I've already fallen once. Good times. Well, I made it to halfway up, I think. We're at 10,600 feet. Crossing this road. Nice camping area back there. I'm bummed that I didn't stay up there last night, but I would not have been able to do those blowdowns. It was so annoying. This has been a really pleasant, I don't know if you want to call it ridge walk. It's like right to the side of the ridge. But yeah, it's been really nice. Really well graded, no blowdowns. And I think we're going up and kind of over to the side of that, I think, and then back down. So it's still early, it's only 8:20, so it's still cool with the sun out. So far, so good. It's cool to see the landscape of the mountain almost starts to change the further north we go. Like more red and jagged. Super interesting. Ooh, it's hot today. It's 1:20. I've just been putting the pedal to the metal, if you will, today. Gone almost 10.5 miles. It's 1:30, so a little over halfway through the day. It's taken me 7 hours, but this has been a lot of up, and once I get to this parking lot here in a minute, that is, I think, the highest point of the day, and then it's a little bit more of this, and then the rest of the day is downhill, so I'm really hoping to make a better time in this later part of the day. It's been good. I've just been trying to keep my head down, keep my mind busy, so I listened to an entire podcast between last night and today called Camp Shame. It was good. It was sad, and disturbing in many ways. And now I'm just listening to my downloaded music that I have, which is nice. And I just got hit by a little hellstorm. Daydreaming about what I'm gonna do when I get to Steamboat. I feel nostalgic. I'm like, I want Chinese food and I want to watch like a 1990s movie, but when do I ever have time to like sit and relax when I'm on a 0 day? Never. But anyway, those are some of the thoughts for the day. Looks like it stopped, so I'm gonna keep going. Well, we are now on this Forest Service road for many, many miles, at least 4. That's all I've looked at so far. Earlier it was pretty like nice and flat and no big rocks, but now we're kind of back to New Mexico road walking. That's okay. I was just saying to my mom this morning that I miss New Mexico. Oh, and it's welcome because I'm not like in the trees. The sun is shining, and we're going down. So those are all positives. There's another water source at mile 15 from me, so I'm gonna stop and fill up and have my lunch dinner. That should take me about an hour, and then I'll have 5 more miles to go, if not more. So yay, getting it done. It's me in mosquito land again, having, I don't know if you can see, but my beef fajita taco bowl thing. It's very good. There's a little spring right here I was able to fill up water from. I'm just stretching my feet. I haven't done a 20-mile day on trail in a while. Since before, like when I was still in New Mexico. The key is definitely getting up early. And I know that, but it's just a fine balance between getting up early to like get more miles in and also like getting 8 hours of sleep to like let my body rest and recover. So the only thing that's worrisome about where I'm stopping tonight is the rest of this today and tomorrow is all road walk. I'm still in National Forest, so I can camp anywhere tonight, but it's more about like what's available, where, you know, in terms of like, is it a flat spot, is it a rocky spot, you know, whatever. So that will be fun, but I'm sure there'll be something. Nature always provides. I love this one because it's so protein packed. I mean, I don't know exactly how much is in it because I made it myself, but it has rice and beans, which are a complete protein in themselves when you eat them together. And then it also has freeze-dried beef in it. So protein on protein on protein. I'm hoping it gives me the little bit of fuel that I need to go the last few miles because my feet are aching. And while I am mentally, like, listen to me, I'm not complaining. I'm really not. I am mentally so happy about this road. And, you know, my hip flexors and my thighs and my butt and all that, very happy about it, but my feet are not. Like, road walking is not good on my feet. So anyway, I'm giving them a little bit of stretch, and then we're gonna pack up and get on the road because I want to be able to get to camp before, 9 o'clock. So here we go. All right, friends, that is a wrap on day 61, 62, I don't know, 21.42 miles, which is a lot. For me, it is. I'm on a Forest Service road, and it's been kind of hard to find camp, so I found this kind of like grown up, it looks like a car camping spot, but this is gonna fit my tent just fine right here. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good actually. I'm tired, but tomorrow's gonna be another long day, early day, so I'm going to quickly get set up and then go to bed. So like I said, I'm gonna try to get up between 3 and 4, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, I ended up sleeping right here versus over there. because there's a lot of glass, broken glass and stuff by that fire pit. Why people do that, I don't know. But I picked at it for a little bit, but I was like, I'm not risking it. I'm popping a hole in my sleeping pad or my tent. So, hello, good morning. Welcome back to another day on the CDT, hiking Nobo. Today we are heading into Steamboat Springs. We are still in the Arapahoe National Forest, and today is all road walk. Just gonna take it easy this morning. Just let my feet kind of acclimate. My knees kind of tweaking a little bit. Just kind of getting the groove of things. The exciting thing is that I think I might have a ride from a trail angel. Still waiting to confirm like the pickup time and if that's still good for her. The bad news is that it seems like all the water sources along this road, like there's plenty, but it sounds like they're all like murky and dirty and gross. So that's not fun because I need my water. Yeah, just gonna be a nice little New Mexico road walk reminder today. So we're in the forest for another 3 miles, and then it turns into county road, which I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if it's open or what. And then the county road meets up with the highway. So then I think about 9 miles of it is just like pavement pounding. So pray for me, because that'll be the last 9 miles of the day. So let's get started. What a blessing. I've been reading about a trail angel named Jim, and like all the comments in this section, like all the icons have like him mentioned. And I saw a trailer up there, like around the corner, with some water out, but there wasn't no signs or anything. So I'm like, I'm just gonna walk up into somebody's campsite and be like, yo, give me some water. And he wasn't outside. So anyway, I didn't know if it was him or not. There's no like recent comments from 2025 Nobos about him being back there. So anyway, he got in his truck and he drove all the way till he found me to give me some water. What a lovely man. So nice. So he's like, I was hollering, but I don't think you heard me. You were already kind of around the corner. So that was so nice. Thanks to Jim. I am fueled up and don't have to get water for a while. And he told me some cool stories. So very nice. And this, whatever this poisonous plant is, somebody told me what it was and I've already forgotten, but I will not be touching it. I can smell it again. I haven't smelled it since New Mexico. But yeah, apparently all the creek and the river sources here are dammed up by beaver, so they're just really stagnant and murky. So super nice of him. Thanks, Jim. Some of the little beaver dams. It doesn't look that bad with the clouds mirroring and reflecting over it, but it's pretty brown. I probably filtered from worse. I think the worst water source in New Mexico was the tanniny, like yellow water in that, oh my gosh, what was it called? It was some big like rift, and there was like a big muddy brown puddle, and then like up from the muddy brown puddle was like these little pools of like clearish water. It tasted so nasty, dude. So yeah, I'm sure it wasn't as bad as that, but I'm still thankful for clean filtered, or not filtered, but clean spring water. That's so I don't have to sit and spend 20 minutes filtering. It also saves time. So. Yay. Well, goodbye Arapahoe National Forest. I don't know how far it stretches, but I don't think I'll be going back in there anytime soon. This whole road is giving New Mexico vibes. Cows! I miss me some cows. 9-mile highway walk, and some scary crap just went down. A wide load was just coming around this corner, and like 3 cars were trying to pass the wide load, and then another car was trying to pass and then got behind them. I was like, I think I just see my death happening just now. Like, Jesus. When I met the nice ladies near Monarch Lake, they were asking me like, oh, aren't you scared in the woods? And I'm like, no, not really. Like, I'm not scared of the deer or the elk or even the bear. Like, it is, I know I've said this before, but it is these highway walks that scare the crap out of me, y'all. Like, look at this. Like, that's probably what, 1, 2, a 3-foot shoulder, and then a little bit of gravel to bounce into, like if some shit goes down. Like, ay. So this is probably going to take me about 3 hours, and then hopefully Helen is picking me up. So I'm that, and my Airbnb host said I could check in whenever, so it's a good day. Okay guys, I made it 16 miles down the road, and I coordinated with Helen, and she picked me up, and she was so lovely, such a great conversationalist. I don't know if she'll ever see this, but if you do, Helen, thank you so much. Super kind. She took me to the post office to get my resupply, and now I am in my Airbnb, and it's in a basement, which I'm more than happy about. There's no windows or anything, so I'm dead to the world for the next couple of days, but before I completely get all my disgusting everywhere, I'm gonna show you guys. I know y'all are here for the Airbnb tours, so oh yay, a bathtub. We love a tub. That's good news. I have another bloody nose that I just now realized, so that's cool. This is the best part of this Airbnb. I don't have to go anywhere for laundry. Super cute. Not that I need literally any of that stuff, but you know, this couch looks phenom. And then there's a bunch of lights and buttons and stuff, so I think these are the cans. Ooh, they're on dimmers. Nice. So I think these window dressings are made to look like there is windows, but yeah. Don't think there's AC, so hopefully this fan gets the job done, but all in all, very happy with it so far. So I am now going to undisgust myself, if that's a word. Okay, just got done roaming around Steamboat. I left this morning to go get breakfast because I don't want to eat any of my resupply. And as I mentioned in Grand Lake, was it Grand Lake? All these old towns, I think I did it in Winter Park too. Like, there's just, I'm all about getting rid of plastic sacks, but it's just not like super hiker friendly. Like when you're like, I don't know what to do, because like I cleaned my backpack this morning and I didn't think I was gonna get as much stuff as I got, but it wouldn't have been enough to carry my backpack, but it's more than like a tiny little sack full. So anyway, I went and got breakfast this morning, and then I left there and went to, where did I go? I went to grab some fuel because I only have a little tiny fuel, and they just make me so nervous, the little tiny ones. I'm like, I like a big one because, as you'll see here in a minute from my resupply, you know, I boil every night, and sometimes I like to boil to do laundry or for hygiene purposes. Yeah, I went to a little outlet, there's like a ton of biking and skiing, water rafting, but there's not like hiking specific type stores. But anyway, this little outfitter had a few cans of fuel, so I got that from them. And then I went up the hill and I went to the Big Agnes product store just to look around. I think it's really cool. I love Big Agnes. I just wanted to see what they had, and they also make the honey stinger. I didn't know this was a Big Agnes product, but anyway, they had a bunch of these, so I got some energy chews and some these little waffle things, and they're 140 calories. So the guy was like, do you have a little bag? He's like, yeah, I've got ditty bags. And he's like trying to sell me something. I was like, no, like to hold the stuff I just bought. He's like, oh. He's like, we have these old stuff sacks. And I was like, okay. He's like, enjoy. I was like, thanks. He gave me one of these old stuff sacks. That's cool. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This zero feels really stressful, and I'm probably doing it to myself because I'm like an Uber planner, but because I'm skipping the basin, there's just a lot more logistics going on. So right now I'm doing a resupply for Steamboat to encampment. And then I'm gonna get to encampment, stay the night somewhere in encampment to shower and do laundry. And then I'm having my mom pack a box tonight when I'm filming this. But the box she's packing tonight that's going to be delivered to encampment is actually my box for the first part of the winds, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't if you're not familiar with the trail, but
basically when I get to encampment, I'm gonna pick up that box, and then I'm communicating with a lovely trail angel who I really hope comes through and can pick me up. But I'm hoping to get a ride from encampment to South Pass City, which is about a 2-hour. All of this rambling to say, I am trying to do a resupply right now for the next 5 days. But my brain is thinking like 500 miles from now, which is crazy, but like I have to because I'm packing my box tonight for that first little section. The way that I eat, I just prefer to do my own resupply boxes is what I found. I don't like shopping in these grocery stores and eating, like there's no offense to anybody that's eating tortillas and pepperonis and cheese, like that's chill, like whatever, but like it's just not for me. My stomach can't handle that kind of stuff. It's not enough nutrition for me, so it's been a day. So it's been fun. Steamboat was really cute. So yeah, here is the resupply for the next 5 days. So this is a lot of what came in. I still had this one, so this is probably too much, but I'm gonna carry it. So I actually have 6 meals, but I have some turkey mac. This isn't my favorite. It's kind of like the meat is kind of dry. I think I over dehydrated the meat, but it'll do. And then I have, my sister bought me these and I told her not to because they really make my stomach like bloat out, but they have a lot of protein in them, not a lot of calories though. More rice and beans with chicken, lasagna, and my pesto pasta with chicken. And then this is kind of what I've been eating throughout the day. Like I'll usually start with this for breakfast, these Cliff Builder bars, which are 20 grams of protein. Then I'll usually have like a meat stick in the mid-morning. Then I'll have one of these RX bars in the early afternoon. Then I'm usually eating a dinner in the evening. And then I usually don't eat again, but if I need like quick calories, these are 200 calories that I like. And then I've got some of these things. I add olive oil to my other packs. So yeah, then I got some junk for one day, my little dessert treats for any time of the day. I love to chew gum if there's like hard climbs or in between water sources because it keeps my mouth hydrated. I'll be drinking this tonight. So yeah, and these are the little cookies Helen gave me. What a lovely lady. And I'm still working on this trail mix that I've been carrying around and my bag of Element. So that is the resupply. Okay guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here because I need to get it edited and scheduled for you all. Hopefully all this stuff works out. I mean, it will. It's worked out so far. I'm halfway done with the trail at this point. So yeah, it's all worked out so far. Yeah, Steamboat has been a really good stay. I much prefer this over the towns that I've been in so far. Very cute, highly recommend, and it's not as expensive as some of the other ones either, which has been good. So I am going to keep packing up my resupply, keep editing videos, and keep trying to figure out, I'm like writing on these paper towels, like my logistics and planning for the next few weeks. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a like and a subscribe, please. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.